What up, y'all? My name is Jade Fox, and this is the Madeyoulooks channel. And today, I got a cute little eBay haul for you. I am a big fan of eBay since high school, I want to say. I was either selling stuff or I was buying stuff off of eBay. Spring is among us. Summertime's coming up, and I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to hot, like proper hot weather, it's giving bucket hats, graphic tees, big ass pants, cargo pants, sneakers, loud colors, lots of jewelry, sunglasses. Like sunglasses game gotta be like crazy. I decided to go on eBay and come correct. Let's start off with the accessories first, because I feel like she may shock you. I picked up something from Telfar. I am going to Bali next month. For those of you that are coming along, sing it down under. For those of you that are going to be following along on socials, then you'll see this too. But going to Bali next month, and I wanted like a outside utilitarian crossbody bag that wasn't too distracting and could be like roughed up a little bit. I have one of the miniature Telfar bags, just like the regular ones that they have, little shopper bag, but it's in yellow, and then plus that leather. Like, it's just not really, I wouldn't feel comfortable going on a hike with that bag. It's a Telfar Eastpak collab that they did, and this is just the smallest little circle bag. I was going back and forth between this and the pill, but I decided to go with this instead because of the strap. But it's funny because the strap is also the one thing I don't like about it, aesthetically speaking, that is. I mainly got this for just throwing it on, going on a hike, going, you know, on a street tour, going to get some food, sightseeing, that type of, oop, my bad, y'all. The yellow one was really calling my name, but I decided to play it safe and just go with the black just because it goes with everything. I looked up hella reviews before I bought this bag because I knew I was going to be paying a higher price because this was a resale item. But I saw that a lot of people were taking this little tag off, the Eastpak tag. But honestly, I feel like I don't really mind it. It makes it look like it's supposed to be kind of like a throw-on bag. It makes it look more casual. But the reasons why I ended up buying it was because, one, I like the circular shape. I thought it just added something nice to, you know, even if you're just wearing like shorts and a t-shirt, I feel like this little circle shape is just cute, you know. Not to mention, I'm not going to do a full review or anything like that. Y'all, if you're interested in this bag, you can definitely find videos that are giving you more in-depth reviews. And I thought this would be cute for Bali, but more so just like summertime in general, because most of the time, if you're going to like festivals, any event where there's like security at the door, they're most likely not going to let you bring a bag, you know, that's like this size or bigger. Oh, but the strap detail that I don't like is this right here. I get it. You know, I'm sure that, you know, after I've had this bag on for a few hours and my feet are starting to hurt, that I'm going to appreciate this little extra padding here. But just aesthetically, I don't love it. Aesthetically, I don't love it, but still cute. This next piece is very, very me. It's a very me piece. And it's just this vintage Russell athletic sweatshirt in this magenta. On the camera, it's coming up more like a hot pink, but it's definitely more of like a magenta kind of color. I wanted this mainly because any type of like blanks that you get from the thrift store or secondhand tend to be a lot softer than the new ones that are coming out. Also, because they're old as fuck, they just sit like more relaxed on the body. It's not that kind of super structured shape, but it's also got some shape, but not too much. If you get it, you get it. The inside, you might get some peeling. You'll most definitely get some peeling and some loss of elasticity, like in like these types of parts of the sweatshirt. But I actually prefer that because I hate when like this jacket is kind of doing it to me now, when something kind of clings to your waistband or it clings to your wrist. Plus the color, this is like one of those things where I would just wear this, black jeans, call it a day, babe. We don't need to do too much more. Plus cute color for spring, cute color for summer. This is just one of those pieces where it's like, you could go super basic everywhere else, but because you have something like this little pop, it's just, I don't know, it's cute. It's fun. Let's be cute and fun, guys, in the springtime. And so I'm excited to wear this. I've already worn it once and I've only had this for maybe about a week. And the reason why I choose to get stuff like this from eBay, even though it's very, very basic, is because I can actually search for it. When I'm going to thrift stores, I'm always looking for stuff like this, but you don't get the choice to like tailor your search. Whatever's there is there. Hopefully whatever it is you're looking for is there. Whereas, you know, eBay, I literally typed in vintage pink sweatshirt and she came right up. I'm very pleased with the way that this fits. If you're interested, this is a large, and I tend to do like more oversized fits, especially if it's like a vintage tee or a vintage sweatshirt. They just feel better. They look better. They look cooler. My opinion though. I get a lot of my vintage truckers from eBay as well as like Goodwill. I'll actually show you a couple right now. This one is just like cute. Colors are cute, cute little graphic. I wear this a lot, mainly because it's so plain. It's just a black trucker, fits my head really well, just with a big old S. People think that it's Stussy whenever I have it on, but it's not. It's just, I actually have no idea what this S stands for. This one fits my head kind of weird, but it is still really sick. This one I wore in a shoot recently, and I don't know why, it just gives me like milkman vibes. And plus it was super clean. Like, look how clean that is. Super clean, really vibrant blue. I feel like I mentioned this before, but if the brand doesn't exist anymore, or if it's just like some random trucker brand, I don't know why, I'm just very attracted to it. I can't explain it. I think it's because it's like it feels even more vintage because it's like, yeah, this is old as fuck. So old that this brand doesn't even exist anymore. This company dissolved back in 1998. Like, I don't know why. I think that's so cool to me. That being said, same line thinking goes with the vintage tees. And I got this really sick Oprah vintage t-shirt with Oprah's face looking real introspective, looking like she's about to ask you a messy question, with Oprah down the side. And then at the bottom, we see the Eccentric Chicago, which might be a magazine or a publication of some kind. So the Eccentric is actually a restaurant that Oprah owned 50% of, or maybe 40% of, back in the 80s. They shut down, I think, in like 1990 or 1989. And so because Oprah, you know, was popping, she had her talk show back then. She was a really big figure in Chicago. Because she was Oprah, they used her face on a lot of the merch and the marketing to get people inside of the restaurant. So this essentially, to my knowledge, is merch from this old school restaurant. And that's so cool. It's huge, as you can see, because they had one seller had this t-shirt in an extra large, which is the one that I have. And then there was another seller that had this in a large, but it was like $30 more. And I low-key wanted the large because I felt like that one would fit me a little bit more in the way that I like my shirts to fit. But I decided, you know, let me save a little money because this was a proper vintage tee, so she wasn't cheap. So I was like, let me just get the cheaper one, and it's fine. Like, I can definitely like crop it or tuck it, but I just don't really want to modify this. There's something that's just like, ooh, don't cut into this. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. In the meantime, I just tuck the hell out of it into my shorts or into my pants, whatever I'm wearing it with. And it just has a very large, oversized feel to it. Jaden is so confused by this shirt. She's like, why would you buy that? Jaden sees most of the vintage things that I buy, and she's like, why would you buy that? Because I feel like I don't buy vintage things that like are that interesting to other people, but it's interesting to me. And so I got this. This is sick to me. Are you mad? It says, what is it on the front with the state of New York. And then on the back, it's got all this information. It's where New York Telephone connects your calls. And it's just like a phone company, New York Telephone. And I have no idea if this brand or this company is even in existence anymore. I just feel like I'm holding a piece of history. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm literally holding pop culture in my hand. Like, I love that it's a serif font. It's giving me Apple. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw this. I was like, oh, is this an Apple t-shirt? Because it's like giving you that Apple Garmond, I think is what the font is. I enjoy this like really pretty blue colors. It's also super soft. This is what I wanted that Oprah t-shirt to do. See how like much movement this has? And it's just, I don't know, kind of like free flowing. Whereas this Stiffany, breakfast at Tiffany's. I actually wore this to the beach recently with a big old blue like bucket hat and just like some denim shorts, and it was a cute look. And one more resale pickup. Oh, I have just really been in my 90s bag when it comes to the way that I like to dress recently. I mean, that's kind of always a constant, I would say, is my style definitely leans like 90s or like naughties. You know, spring has sprung when all the black girls on the block start dressing like your little badass cousin. With spring, summer coming up, knowing I'm going to be wearing shorts, knowing I'm going to be looking like somebody's badass cousin, I know I'm going to want to wear my sneakers. And I want to wear like unique sneakers that excite me in a way that like Air Jordan 1s don't excite me. I actually have been inspired by like older Stussy looks, skate culture, those types of outfits, that type of like vibe, things being really oversized and simple, but like with an emphasis on graphics and sneakers and just like, you know, the kind of like ruggedness that comes with skate type of streetwear. And so I thought that these would definitely lend itself to those types of outfits when I do put those on. This is actually a collab between Nike and Stussy. These are the Nike Stussy Penny 2s. I'm obsessed with this shoe, y'all. And just the like, I don't even know how close I can get to this, but if you look at just the quilting or like the stitch work on these, it's crazy. Like all of these grooves, these just look so tight. Like just the details, little air bubble. I wore these recently, just like very much a throw on outfit in the exact style that I'm telling you about, which is like I wore a bucket hat, a graphic tee, big ass pants, and then these. And it's just, I don't know, it's very LA in the summertime to me. I feel like LA, when it comes to hot weather and how people dress here, it's definitely like you're always gonna have your flashy people, always, but there's also just a sense of just like wear your most comfortable stuff, like whatever you're most comfortable in, but it's also like kind of mix matchy and once again kind of like a modern take on that 2000s Stussy, Supreme, you know, Nike kind of like streetwear element, even like surf culture. Like I would even say that there's like a bit of that in the aesthetics here that people like to dress in the spring and summer. So these are perfect for that. They actually came with 2 pairs of laces too. Tan with these like blue spots and then black with the blue too. I think I might put the black with the blue in. I think that'll be a look. And that is it for me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm actually an eBay partner, so if you wanna do a little shopping on eBay, just use my link, you know, help a girl out. Madeyoulooks is moving up. We're in the world of affiliate links now. Sky's the limit, guys. And I'll see y'all very soon in another one. Enjoy your spring. Wear what you want. Wear what you like. Wear it out. Bye.